Hi, beautiful Libra. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Libra, this is your general reading, and I've set the time frame to early June until early July of 2021. We're getting closer to a phenomenal shift, a new energy coming in with the 10th of June, which is the new moon in Gemini, I believe. So that's going to be like, you can use it as an opening. You can use an opening of the universe every single day, every minute of every day. It's not just on the 10th that and then the door is closed. But see it as a, I wasn't going to say vortex, but maybe see it as a vortex. See it as an opening that just spins faster. I don't know what I would say. Kraftplats. I would say kraftplats in Swedish, which is like a power. You can go to these places around the world, and when you actually go measure them, the energy is like heightened in those places. See it as a heightened energy around that time. So already started right now. I see it in my little boy who's already having trouble to fall asleep. He does that always around the new moon, and when it's extra strong, he's like 3 and even 4 days ahead of time is having trouble sleeping because he's too awake, he's too up. So let's see what's going on for you, Libra. Anything and everything goes. Libra for the month, basically the month of June, coming into about a week in July. Libra. First card out. Choices, make the best choices. And just go with me on this little journey here. I take a little bit of time to build up the energy. So more towards the end, I have a full picture. And then at the end of that, if you're interested, there's going to be an extension to go even deeper into the message if you feel like you resonate with this message. Choices. And I feel like there's one more. With a really big, beautiful pink moon or blood moon in the picture. There you go. Wow, Battle of the Blues. So let's see. So look at the image. Like, it's just really, today I just feel like it's really, 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 really powerful, to over exaggerate. I was immediately drawn to that. I would call it a pink moon. I would call it a blood moon. I think that the moon that we passed, like the super moon, was a pink moon. So you could think about it in terms of, you're highlighting the energy. You're highlighting, so a super moon is like all about, super moon and full moon is all about like coming to a close. You're manifesting something that you have started on the new moon. Like it's the ending of something, but it's also the kickoff. It's like when something dies, something new begins, right? So it feels like there could have been a kickoff like already around April, late of April there. And I feel like this whole journey is now going to last until the like September, October somewhere, but definitely on the Lionsgate in August. So check that out if you're interested, if you feel drawn to that. There's like, it's not just, like I said, it's not just on the 10th, and it's not just on the Lionsgate. It's like a process leading up to it. And then I also see beautiful waterfall. I rarely see that waterfall so vividly as I see it today. Very flowy, a flowy waterfall. You're holding a peacock. No, you're not. You're holding a unicorn couple in the palm of your hands. And if you listened to me before, you know that unicorns and peacocks are my indicator that a soulmate connection could be around you, could be in the essence of you. You're holding that in the palm of your hands there. And there's also a woman with her child, like a single woman with her child. And this is not gender specific, so that could be a man with their child. I also see a panda. Panda really stands out to me today. Maybe I'll read out of the Swedish book. Maybe I'll just do that straight away. Let's see what the panda has to say. So I have this gorgeous Swedish book from an author that calls herself Solöga, Sun Eye. And she has taken all these beautiful animals and sort of given them like all these animals comes with a message. And so the panda, let's see what the panda says. It's the same name, panda, in Swedish. Panda. P-O-P-Q-R-S. I'm way ahead. Panda. You don't see it there, but it's more fun to look at this than to look at me. So, panda. I'll read it out in Swedish first because it's easier for me to like feel it out in my brain about the translation. Din inre frid skapar yttre frid. Min gåva till dig är att vara en fredsmäklare. Wow. Your inner peace creates outer peace. My gift to you is to be a peacemaker. Wow. Slut fred med dig själv och skapa världsfred. Make peace with yourself and through that make world peace. Jättepandans visdom är stor. Jättepandans visdom är stor. För i det lilla skapas det stora. The giant panda, is that the translation? I don't know if there's like if there's a particular word for the panda, like a specific panda. The giant panda, the giant panda's wisdom is huge, because in the small you create the big. In the small you create the large. So your inner peace creates outer peace. My gift to you is to be a peacemaker. Make peace with yourself, and through that make world peace. The giant panda's wisdom is big, is huge, because in the small you create the big. That's so beautiful. Wow. So this is what that is about. It's like, I mean, the major message is that it starts with you. You know, the man in the mirror. The man in the mirror, as he sang. And choices. Make the best choices. So we're going to go into that deeper and see what that is about. And we have Battle of the Blues. Take steps toward positive change. And with this card today, immediately when I felt it, like just now picking it up, is like there's certain things that's being said at the surface, and there's certain things that are said there underneath. So I see the sword, and the sword to me is communication, what you communicate with others, and also what you communicate with yourself. And it's like the top part here, let's see, it's above the water, is like something is very obvious. We're communicating something very clearly, but there's also a lot of things being communicated underneath. So we're going to see what that is about. And like I said, immediately when I picked up this card, it just felt like, okay, it's time for next level. I don't feel like as defeated as she is. She actually today looks almost peaceful with the peacemaker. She looks it could be a feeling of I give up a little bit, but it's more like I'm just laying here and I'm resting. And excuse me, but I don't care what you guys are doing. Like, you can do whatever you want around. Like, if there's a lot of noise and conflict and drama around you, it's like you just lay there and you rest. And today it's so interesting because today stands out. If I'm pointing them out, maybe you see it. There and there and there. It looks like 3 giant feathers of peacock. Peacock feathers, 3 of them. So maybe you have 3 suitors right now. Maybe there's 3 interests in your life right now. But I would say like the way I interpret the peacock is that that's your one person. That is like the person that you're meant to be with, that you are on the lookout for right now. I'm not saying that there's only one soulmate through a lifetime, and that you're just going to find love with just one person. I believe so strongly that there are going to be several people that has a major impact in your life, and that you have a major impact in somebody else's life. But as for right now, the person that you're seeking, that is your soulmate. And usually then it's not 3, then probably is like, it could be 3 interests, or it's not. It just shows up as a strong peacock coming in. But there could be like 3 suitors, and among those 3 suitors, there are 2 ones really interesting. Well, one of them is going to end up like as your soulmate. So we're going to go deeper into this message and see what else we can find here for you. So we're starting with this, with the choices, with the pink moon, blood moon, unicorn couple in the palm of your hand. We have the waterfall, the flow there, and the panda that speaks about inner peace. Make peace with yourself, and therefore you make peace in the world. And you seem to be a peacemaker. Whether you want that or not, I mean, Libra, you're the justice keeper. You're the peacemaker. You are the justice keeper. So, why is choices here for Libra, please? Three cards came out. And it's your card, Justice, number 8. So there's something, and I just want to show you. 10 of Ariel, my most beautiful romantic card, and then 2 of Raphael, your divine counterpart. So really, really beautiful here. The Justice card. This is like, and today I see this as very, very imbalanced. Like there's such... It has been such a burden on you. Something has weighed you down so much. It's so uneven. It's unspeakable. It's so uneven. What has played out has been very, very uneven. There's also something on the pedestal. So if you have if you put somebody on the pedestal, or if somebody has put you on a pedestal, or if, you know, sometimes we can make these traumas and dramas in our life, we make them so much larger, so much huger. Can you say that? Huger than they are, than they actually are. And there's something with the peacemaker here. Make peace within yourself. So it feels like if you have been in any sort of, I mean, this card can just normally show up to just say, okay, Libra's in it. Libra's in it. We have Libra in their own reading. Libra's showing up. And today it just feels like if there's something that has been going on, whatever that is, in relationships, in a work environment, whatever this is for you, there's a feeling of, so like I said, sometimes we put something on the pedestal, we make it way bigger than it is, than it needs to be. And then we go to fix it. We try to fix it on the outside. We try to make, okay, we're gonna try to fix this situation, I'm gonna try to fix this relationship, or I'm gonna, you know, we have to work on this conflict, or we have to, it's out there, you know. But the panda so beautifully said, make peace with yourself. Like really make peace with yourself about the situation. I know it sounds like, yeah, we hear that over and over again, like you have to forgive the person, or you have to forgive yourself for even being involved in such a situation. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hearing it in a little bit of a different way today. It's like you just have to make peace with yourself. You don't even have to involve the other people that this is about. If there's been like hardship or unfairness, or there's some conflict or some drama has been played out in the past, and maybe you really have put it on the pedestal, like this is such a priority, this is so important, or there's somebody else that has really tried to almost make it their mission to make this a big thing in your life, and you have tried to sort of shut it down, and you don't want to focus on it and whatnot. Today what I'm hearing is like, just do what the panda says, make peace with yourself. Not even about the person, not even about the situation. If you just make peace with yourself, the rest has to follow. So there's something that has been really out of sorts here that is now coming into alignment, that is now being, like good karma returns to you. There's going to be like a justice. If there's a court situation, if there's like legal matters, if there's a justice matter, it's going to for sure rule in your favor. And number 8 there speaks about infinity, endless possibilities, as you now enter into this phase of just making peace with yourself, and therefore making peace in the outer, like you make peace within, and so there's going to be peace without. We don't even have to address one single person. You have to actually just not think about them again whatsoever, or the situation, or whatever this is going to even itself out. And then it doesn't feel like it's like connected. Like we have 10 of Ariel and 2 of Raphael here. if this is in terms of love, like if this is like you really have been in some shitty situations love-wise, that's about to really, really turn around for you. For some reason, it feels a little bit like this is like on its own for a little bit. They came out together and very closely, so like they were really linked in together. And I mean, obviously, LinkedIn. The website. There might be something about LinkedIn because I really heard that twice, like in my head as I said the word LinkedIn. They were linked in together. So use it as it feels good to you. Use it as it resonates. But obviously, it feels like, okay, if you make peace with yourself, obviously you're going to make peace within and therefore make peace without. And there's so many beautiful things, situations, people coming in due to you feeling at peace with yourself. I don't think that you wanting to make peace with yourself, you wanting to fix a situation necessarily has to do specifically with the love situations that are coming up. It feels a little bit separate. But like you can't feel love in your heart and it not, has a ripple effect on the rest of your life, right? So it feels like this situation is going to yield so much beautiful things to you. If it's about a love relationship, this is the good stuff. 10 of Ariels, there's like a completion here. You did it. It's like a new beginning. We have a new beginning and we have come full circle. It's a 10, it's a completion. We're ending something, we're starting over. You learned your lesson, if that makes sense. I don't believe in lessons. I don't believe that. We talk about Earth School and it definitely feels like it sometimes, doesn't it? I don't believe in lessons. I don't believe that we're here to sort of go to school and have our lessons and learn, and then comes the aftermath as we return to our source. It's just not my truth whatsoever. Although you could have a repetitive vibration. It's not a repetitive vibration. You can have a vibration that's active. And so you keep repeating the same things over and over again because you're trying to fix them on the outside. And when you realize, wait, it's making peace with myself, make peace on the inner plane, make peace within, that's going to make peace without, right? And so when you make peace within, what felt like a repetition of the old vibration is going to cease. It's going to disappear, right? Because you don't have it active anymore because you're making peace with yourself. And so then it will feel like, oh my God, like the difference in the difference in the relationship type that you're coming into, the difference in meeting the new people, the meeting of the soul within this new person is going to feel so different to you. And that is the evidence. That is like, okay, I must have shifted something. I must have done something differently this time, because this time is not just same faces, same places. What is that the expression? Same faces, same places. You end this relationship and then you meet somebody else, and soon enough you they have a different name and different hairstyle, but soon enough you realize that it's a little bit of the same vibration still going on there, and this time is not going to be that. And that might feel like there's a lesson learned here. It feels like, okay, we've come full closure, full circle, and this, you've learned it now. But it's not like so much that you learned it and like, okay, you did well, and here's the next assignment, here's the next lesson. But you will feel like you have come full circle in this, and like you're ready, almost ready to begin, no matter what age, you're ready to begin for your next stage now, if that makes sense. And in comes the most romantic. This, if you're not a romantic type, is going to make you puke. Because that's the level of, I heard what's his gorgeous face? Latin, is he Spanish? Man, Ricky Martin. I heard a little interview with him the other day, and he was just the sweetest, and he just said he just knew when he met his person, who's by the way Swedish. He met his person and he just knew like that was it. When he saw him, that was it. He saw wedding bells and all of it, And the Swedish person who also, when he saw Ricky, because Ricky and I are on first name basis, when he saw Ricky, he also could see the whole wedding. He could see the wedding bells. He could see the whole, like the whole family that was going to sit in the front row of who was there. And, you know, that could have been sweet in itself. But the thing was that his partner never saw himself as a person who would marry, who would, like, I didn't see the family, like the family life with the kids and the marriage and the, you know, and definitely not getting married. And the moment he laid eyes on Ricky Martin, I think everyone would do that though. He just felt, this is it, and I'm marrying this guy. And so I just feel like if you were this, for some reason that comes to mind right now. So if you thought for the longest time that, and you don't necessarily have to get married, but like if you feel like, no, it's just not, like it's not in the cards for me, but it is though, Libra. It's in the cards for you to have this most romantic, really deep, really juicy, so you know what I mean? Like it's like all chocolate and roses, and that's what I feel like. You might puke when you hear that. But I feel like once you meet this person, like all of that crap goes out the window. You just love this person and you're in it. You're in it for the chocolate, you're in it for the roses, you're in it for the wedding. This is such a beautiful match. This is Paris, this is the Eiffel Tower. It's so beautiful. Together with the Two of Raphael. This is your kindred spirit. This is your divine counterpart. This is two people coming together. And I mean, it says don't give up on those you love. To me, it just feels like maybe you even gave up there for a little bit. I mean, we have the choices and this is like you're resting your case. You're not really wanting to participate, but we have the peacock laying right next to you. Some communication, like there's something about not believing and moving forward. And if this is not love for you, if you're like, what are you talking about this? And I don't want this whatsoever, but you feel like I'm completely describing your work situation, then put it on that for sure. So if you feel like, you know, the situation where you thought for a million years that your business was never just going to take off, or this opportunity that you've been wanting for such a long time, it probably is not going to happen. I just rest my case and it's just, you know, it's just never going to happen. Or if this has been a battle, a justice battle, that like, if this has been like a matter of, I hope it's not for you, Libra, I swear to God, I hope it's not. A battle for like custody battle over kids, something like that, which is just horrible. And you thought for the longest time, it's just not going to work out. Like it never ends. But it does though. It does though. And not only does it end, it comes in with this most beautiful solution, justice, peace within, peace without. Make peace with yourself. Your person is here, or your beautiful match in like a soul tribe situation, your most beautiful co-creating partner in business, excuse me, whatever the situation is, it definitely looks for a lot of you guys that it's love. Okay, I'm actually going to move this to the extension right now. So if you feel like this is your reading, if you feel like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about me. If you feel drawn to it, please come to the extension of this reading. The link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, Libra, and I hope to see you back soon. Take care, guys.